You're not gonna love this, but you need to hear it. Most brands don't look not high end because they lack design. They look that way because they're making low-level decisions over and over again. And the worst part, they don't even realize it because luxury isn't obvious when you're inside of it. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. There are 7 decisions that every true high-end brand makes consistently. And most entrepreneurs skip all of them because they think luxury is about aesthetics, but it's not. It's about standards, identity, and what you're willing to no longer tolerate in your own brand. So in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what those 7 decisions are and why your brand might be quietly disqualifying you from high-ticket clients right now. Because once you understand this, you stop trying to look expensive and you start becoming the brand that is. If you're ready to shift into that level, go ahead and hit like and let's dive in. If you're new here, I'm Mariah, award-winning luxury brand designer and business coach. I help women build high-ticket coaching and consulting brands with elegance, intention, and strategy that actually positions them at the level they want to be paid at. And if that's the kind of brand you're building, make sure you hit subscribe. So let's talk about those 7 decisions. And I'm going to walk you through these a little differently because most people start at the surface and never go deeper. But that's the problem. Decision number 1, your logo isn't the strategy. Most people think a luxury brand starts with a logo. It doesn't, because I can always tell when a logo was designed without strategy. It might look beautiful, but it feels empty and soulless, and empty brands don't command high ticket pricing. Decision 2, your website should filter, not convince. Mass brands try to explain everything. Luxury brands don't. They're curated, they're selective, they assume the right client will recognize themselves and the wrong one will quietly opt out. Decision 3, visuals create feeling, not information. If your brand is trying to say everything, it ends up saying nothing. Luxury visuals are restrained, intentional. They create a mood, not a checklist. And this is something I see constantly when I'm auditing brands. Too much information, not enough presence. Decision 4, you position against status, not competition. If you're watching your competitors, you're already playing small. Luxury brands don't position against other businesses. They position against a level of identity. Who is your client becoming? That's what they speak to. Decision 5, you sell identity, not features. Most entrepreneurs talk about what they do. Luxury brands talk about who you become. And this is where everything shifts because high ticket clients aren't buying information. They're buying alignment with a future version of themselves. Comment identity down below because this is where most brands completely miss the mark. Decision 6, your client experience is the brand. Your offer doesn't start when they pay. It starts the moment they interact with you. The communication, the onboarding, the delivery. This is where luxury is either reinforced or completely broken. Decision 7, you decide once and you hold the line. This is the real one. Luxury brands are consistent because they have standards, and standards require discipline. Not the kind people think of as punishment, but the kind that is actually self-respect. Because when you hold the line on your standards, your brand becomes undeniable. And here's the part most people don't want to hear. You can't start with any of this. You actually have to start with identity, then strategy, then visuals. But most people do the exact opposite, which is why they stay stuck rebranding over and over again. At a certain level, this becomes very obvious. It's not about making things prettier, it's about correcting the positioning underneath it. And this is exactly the kind of gap we uncover inside a luxury brand audit, where I break down your brand, your positioning, and exactly what's keeping you from attracting high ticket clients. If you're serious about operating at that level, the next step is the audit. The link is down below. If you want to understand the next layer of this, go and watch this video right now. What is branding and why yours looks cheap? I'll see you over there.